Imagine losing not one, but two family members on the same day. Now imagine that one of those family members was someone you hadn't spoken to in years. This is the heartbreaking reality for Mariah Carey, who recently confirmed the tragic deaths of her estranged sister Allison Carey and their mother, Patricia Carey, on the same day. But amid the sorrow, a new controversy has emerged. Despite knowing that her sister was dying, Mariah reportedly never reached out. Is this a story of a family torn apart by fame and pain, or is there more to it? Let's dive deep into this emotional and complicated situation. The world knows Mariah Carey as the Queen of Christmas, a pop icon with a voice that transcends generations. But behind the glitz and glamour lies a complex and troubled family history. Recently, a close friend of Mariah's late sister, Allison Carey, made some shocking claims. David Baker told the U.S. Sun that Mariah never contacted her sister, even after learning that Allison had been placed on hospice care just weeks before she passed away. Allison, who was battling addiction and a host of health issues, had hoped for a call, something that could have meant the world to her in her final days. But according to Baker, that call never came. This revelation has left many questioning the depth of the estrangement between Mariah and Allison. The two sisters had been distant for years, a rift that seemed to widen after Mariah released her memoir, The Meaning of Mariah Carey, in 2020. The memoir, which detailed Mariah's rise to fame and the struggles within her family, prompted her siblings, both Allison and her brother, Morgan Carey, to sue her for defamation and intentional infliction of emotional distress. But what led to this deep divide? Allison's life was marked by significant challenges. She struggled with addiction, and after a traumatic home invasion in 2015, she suffered a brain injury that left her with vision and memory problems. On top of that, she dealt with spine and digestive disorders. Despite all of this, it seems that Mariah chose to keep her distance, a decision that David Baker claims added even more pain to Allison's already difficult life. It's important to remember that family dynamics, especially within a family touched by fame and fortune, are often more complicated than what we see on the surface. Mariah has been open about the struggles she faced growing up, including the tumultuous relationships within her family. In her memoir, she described feeling betrayed by her siblings, claiming they tried to exploit her success and wealth. But on the other side, Allison and Morgan felt that Mariah had turned her back on them, leaving them to fend for themselves. This tragedy is compounded by the fact that Mariah lost both her sister and her mother on the same day. In a statement to People, Mariah confirmed the double loss, saying, "I feel blessed that I was able to spend the last week with my mom before she passed." She expressed gratitude for the love and support she's received, but made no mention of her sister. It's a reminder that even those who seem to have it all, a successful career, millions of fans, and fame beyond imagination, are not immune to the deep emotional wounds that family conflicts can cause. Mariah Carey is grieving, and she's asked for privacy during this unimaginable time. But for those closest to Allison, like David Baker, the lack of reconciliation between the two sisters before Allison's death leaves a haunting question. Could things have been different if Mariah had reached out? There's no easy answer here. Family relationships, especially those scarred by trauma, can be difficult to mend. Sometimes, the pain is too deep, and the healing process takes more time than life allows. But one thing is clear. The legacy of this family's struggles will continue to shape Mariah Carey's life and career, even as she moves forward from this tragedy. What do you think about this heartbreaking situation? Should Mariah have reached out, or are there circumstances we may not fully understand? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and let's discuss how fame, family, and forgiveness intersect in this complex story. Thank you for joining us on the fame journey as we navigate this difficult and emotional topic. Tragedies like these remind us that even the most famous among us face struggles that money and fame can't fix. If you found this story impactful, please give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more thoughtful discussions on the lives of those in the spotlight. And as always, we value your insights, so don't forget to leave your comments below. Until next time, take care of yourselves and those you love.